Hello everyone, my name is Anshali. Today I will share about educational issue, high taxi testing. This is a matter of debate whether Australia's current system of high taxing testing is effective in ensuring that students are treated fairly in their studies. The Australian government's Nation Testing Program, the Nation Assessment Program for Literacy and Numeracy, we can call it NAPLAN, launched in 2008, is compulsory for all Australian students in Year 3, 5, 7, and 9. And the Nation website, My School, are launched in 2010 to publish results for all schools. According to Australian Primary Principal Association, the purpose of NAPLAN is to categorize students and provide additional support for students who are less able, such as flight scrubs. For the result of the test results are also designed to enable parents to choose the most appropriate school in a transparent environment and to meet requirements of the accountability system. NAPLAN has rated double in academic community about the value in this test. Debates the fact has the widespread parental backing. It is not just an idle claim. A study have suggested that NAPLAN has imitation in terms of improving the quality of education in schools. According to 2009 study by White and Grindle, some of the test content has found to be poorly matched the children's learning content with the construction for chromatic spelling items assess their learning style and the content. At the same time, these files provide teachers with useless and interesting information and thus help them to improve the quality of their lessons. The institute lists that teachers' objects for the classroom will be more focused on passing the exam. The most common effect of NAPLAN is that may not be able to perceive transformation and fulfill custody without the surfing dresses. NAPLAN appear to provide individual help for less able students, helping schools to in turn effective and increasing parent certainty of school service. However, according to data provided for Australian Curricular Assessment and Reporting Association in 2011, over 70% of respondents agree or strongly agree that most commonly cited proposal of NAPLAN has a school ranking tool, and only matter of participants around 45% felt that NAPLAN was demonstrated tool that could be used to help school. In such a context, a standard examination will compare fairness. It is important to note that NAPLAN is measured against students and not directly on the allocation of resources, teachers' collaboration, hardware resources, and so on. If school to create an image of quality school, they will need to focus on NAPLAN ranking. This means that school will give preference to the best student, and the student will be labeled as such. Weaker students will have less choice of school. This labeling is very similar to be the satisfaction of class in the capitalist society. It is both embarrassing that though about high taxing is not mean that it should be abolished, but rather it need to improve. Australia needs more inclusive, fair and balanced assessment system. And the improvement should be made in a way that focus on school rather than student demos. This will be reduced already exciting difference. different stations. Today, the government have made a comment that NEP plan need to be improved, for example, by including sample surface, teacher assessment, and appreciate practice. But there is also a need to pay attention to classification of school. Each school has its own areas of expertise, such as support for special needs students, extracurricular express, hardware, and so on. The tested student can be used difference between types of school to enhance the suitability of school for each student. Especially, the high testing can be set up in different areas, and each school can be different sources in different areas. This can be done by referring to QS World University Ranking. We can call it QS ranking. The most popular ranking of university in the world, which includes academic peer review, teacher-student rating, staff citation, employer rating, international student rating, and international staff rating. On this basis, the Australian government can develop more appreciate certificate for primary and secondary school. For example, the performance of students beyond academics and the diversity of the curricula taught by teachers, the tourism of less able students, and so on. The data available to the public on My School has laid the foundation of transparency in education resources, but it doesn't overlook the dangers of labeling the education system. A more accurate characterization will allow students and the schools to better understand the strata of schools, rather than campaign on the single track. All schools will be able to excel in their own areas. In this system, fairness is refined in fairness of choices, not in formative criteria. Systems, especially students, are not deprived of their right to choose the bias of personal ability, social status, or family characteristics.